Hello, my name is MThomas, and today I'm going to be talking about a new ministry that we are launching at our church that I will be facilitating and directing. It is called Kingdom Marriages, and the purpose of it is really just to have a foundation and fellowship opportunities and having the word strengthened as couples together within marriages. So it's just for married couples and really just to have that biblical foundation. I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to be speaking about the Bible passage that's going to be the foundation of the ministry, the mission and vision statements, the events time frames, the schedule, budget, volunteers, everything that's going to be needed for this ministry to start. So the Bible passage that is the foundation of this ministry, it's taken out of the New American Standard Bible. It is from Ephesians 4:2-3. With all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing one another in love, being diligent to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. I really feel that this is such a strong foundation for the ministry itself to have to go forward. Having all of this just speaks so much of what I feel the Lord is calling marriages to become. Obviously, marriages are so much under attack these days, and so as it has really from the beginning. But I really feel that God is calling this. When we have a marriage that has humility, has gentleness, has patience, lifts up each other in love, with unity in the spirit and peace, it's really the allowing the spirit to move forward in the marriage and allowing the couple to be one as designed. So again, with the Bible passage, it is showing the heart posture of where God's character is. And that's really where marriages should be. Making sure the husband and the wife both are having the correct heart posture. It also allows us to extend grace through the spouse's imperfections. We know that we are mere humans who make mistakes, and so we need to have the grace to allow our spouses to be imperfect as well, so that we can not stay in those imperfections, but grow together in grace. Also, the Bible passage helps us to maintain the fruits of the Spirit within one another. Having the fruits of the Spirit and living out the way that the Spirit intends for us to live is so vital, and encouraging one another is just a great place to be. Above all, this Bible passage for this marriage group speaks about love, and that's where the heart of this ministry relies on is love. Where is the love? And not human love or lust, but God's love. So for the marriage ministry, the mission statement is growing closer to Christ and one another. So excited for this because that's really where we want to go. We want to grow together to Christ and to one another. That's having that both. With a marriage, we are one, so we want to be closer together, but God and Christ has to be the foundation. So our vision statement is to grow closer in Christ, walking in unity with our spouses, and then building fellowship with other married couples. So for this ministry, we're going to have some basic time frames, which will be every fourth Saturday of every other month. Those months will be January, March, May, July, September, and November. The times will be 6 to 8 p.m. And it's really going to give us a time that we can just have have not just the foundation, but the consistency of acknowledging that this marriage needs to really be a focus. We have things all the time at churches. We have women's ministry, men's ministry, children's ministry, all these things, and others, and CR, and all these other ministries that help us with where we are. Those are all wonderful ministries. But we also need to have this be a foundation. So we need to have a consistent time frame. So at every event, there will be prayer. We will always at least start and end with intentional prayer. In addition, we'll have the opportunity to pray for each other during the time frame. There will be a selected time of worshiping the Lord. Dinner will always be served. Games will be played. Laughter will be had. Laughter truly is such a great way to bond with your spouse, with other couples, which leads me to fellowship, intentional opportunities to connect with other couples. So for this budget, we are going to aim for $200 an event, which is $1,200 a year. That's going to include food and decor. Not quite sure if that will be, this is a starting ministry, so we're not sure how many couples will come out, how it's going to be attended, if it's going to start slow and grow, if it's going to maintain. So $200 seems like a really good place to start. There will be also a ministry offering box available at each event, and that's going to help supplement the cost of the budget. So for each, so in the ministry itself, we're going to have 2 additional volunteer couples. Those couples will assist with decor, games, etc., prayer, and the purpose of that is to raise up leaders. Really, we want to be disciples who disciple. They will not be the turn over the director or turn over to in charge of the whole thing, but really, I'm just a person, and so the focus needs to be on the ministry and not on me. So I feel that it's always great to have somebody that if the Lord was to call us somewhere else, that this ministry can keep going. And the way to do that is to raise up other leaders and people who may not be leading, but find the strength in the leadership that they have. We also will have a worship leader, worship team. This is going to help foster the continual worship there. If we can't find one, we can start with just playing a regular worship song, but really having a worship leader / team just builds that, having that live music in the atmosphere is really the goal.